$15 and change, and that is free shipping and handling. This is part of our big garden event where all things in the garden on air and online are at least 4 easy payments. And it's Philip's last day with us for the season. So take advantage. If you're awake right now, you know, on the East Coast, a little later, on the West Coast, not that late, take advantage of the fact that you turned on QVC now, because you will be getting really things from our final presentations of the year. So this is new this season, and it has been a runaway hit.
It absolutely. People love the Razzamatazz. They love something that is really
it's
beautiful
wild
and
looking.
eye-catching.
It's almost like a fantasy plant.
Well, it is, and it's a true focal point from top to bottom. And I'll come down here and show you what the trunk looks like. These are hand braided, custom grown at Cottage Farms, and we have selected 4 different hibiscus plants that we have braided together. They've got the same habit, which makes them have the uniform crown. Yellow, hot pink, mango, and light pink blossoms on the same plant. So this is the look that you can have in your garden for years, because when frost time comes, you bring the baby inside, put it in a sunny window, and it'll actually bloom in the winter, turning it once a week to keep it even on both sides.
Oh my gosh, it is amazing. Philip, we gotta let everybody know though, we already don't have many of these to go around.
Really?
We're limited with this, and when it sells out, there will be absolutely no more this year. I don't know about next year, we can't make any promises, but I can tell you for sure, it will not be here this year. Boy, I like this idea of getting 2.
And people have been buying them in pairs all season long for either side of a sunny doorway, either side of a deck area. But if you've got a deck area, you can do them on the ends. It's kind of like the anchor stores at the mall.
Oh, yeah.
Because these will bloom above the railing. Most of your pots are down low. You can't see them. This is what
we know that
brings
guy.
you in. Yeah. This is when I was down. I was picking them out at the Hibiscus farm down there where we try everything, picking out my different varieties. And this is what I picked out. This is what we brought. And guess what? You want to know, how long is it going to take mine to be this big? Well, about as long as it takes you to open the box, because this is what is being shipped to you.
You're kidding me.
This is what you're going to get. How long is it going to be until it blooms? Look at the beautiful sculpture.
Well, this is about ready to go right now.
It's completely laden with blossoms right now.
Oh my gosh, the number of buds. I don't even know if the camera can get in here to fully appreciate this, but just look at, these are all buds.
Just absolutely beautiful, but again, the beautiful lustrous foliage. And if you want something dramatic that is, say if you want to impress somebody by sending them a gift, this is, you know, some things you got to wait for them to grow. This is an ideal gift plant because the person opens it and they see they've already got something big. You know, you open the box up, it's like, okay, wow.
I love these colors.
They love me. So.
I'm looking at this one that's going to be shipped, and one of these buds looks like it's about to open, like, you know, in the next couple of days or something. That's amazing.
This is one of our signature plants. You know, we were the first ones to have this braided colors here. You can now see braided ones out there, but they're in one color. You don't see the multicolored ones. You got 4 different colors on this. It's already the sculpture. We have custom braided it, hand braided it, and custom grew it down at Cottage Farms. We know that they work. People are doing them as a welcome to your home. It's if you've got a small garden and you want to have something that says, you know, I also have a big personality, this plant does it for you.
Now, Philip, what do I need to know to get it to look like we're seeing in the pictures? Any special instructions?
Full sun for the hibiscus plants, and even in a situation like this, I still turn them once every week or 2 so that they get sun from both sides.
So if you have them on a deck, just go out and turn them?
Yeah, just turn it. It makes it really, really easy. You can plant other things underneath it, keep it watered. It'll wilt in case it needs to be watered, and you'll know. And pick up our general bud and flower booster, that customer top rated one I was telling you about. And I fertilize mine about once every 2 weeks with that.
Oh, okay.
And it just goes to town. But it intensifies the color, it increases the bud count, and it also makes the leaves nice and lustrous. The best place to tell if a plant needs to be fertilized is not the bloom, it's the leaf. The leaf will start to look pale green or not really good if it needs to be fertilized.
Okay, that's good to know. So if you're just joining us here at the top of the hour, you are looking at one of the most exciting plants that we're doing in this 2-hour show. It's our big garden event where everything in the garden, on air and online, is on at least 4 easy payments. Philip, this is
Yeah.
why you come to QVC for your plants, because I don't care what nursery you live by or what big box store you like to go through, you're not going to find this anywhere else.
You won't. And these have been our most popular tropical trees the whole time I've been on air. 20 years I've been on air this year. 20 years.
Well, and you know what? As much as we like Philip, we wouldn't keep him around if these plants didn't work, right? You would have voted him off the island, right?
This old man's got to rest every now and then.
But no, seriously, I mean, the reason that Cottage Farms has been with QVC for 20 years is because these plants have consistently delighted people.
And they have, and people love these. But again, if you've got a small garden, you know, this will fit. If you've got just a deck area, it's great. If you've got just a balcony, or say if you have nothing else but this. I've got a favorite window, and everybody's got a favorite window in their house, you know, where you look out mostly.
Yeah.
That's where you put the pot of this. You sit it out there, you've got something to look at and enjoy. Create your room with a view. You got the room, now give it the view.
Man, you give good advice. I love that idea. And then when it becomes winter, most parts of the country, we're just going to bring it in.
And I trim it back so it's not too big to bring in. I also plant mine in a lightweight pot. I don't want to put it in a giant concrete pot because it makes my job hard for me.
Okay, that's a good reminder.
But if you live in a frost-free zone, and I design gardens down in Palm Beach and in California, and in frost-free areas, these can stay out all the time. And I do these for my clients who live down there because their next-door neighbors' houses cost millions of dollars, but guess what? Even with all of their millions of dollars, they can't get this unless they shop on QVC.
I love it. So 4 easy payments, $15.28, free shipping and handling. You know, so often when it comes to Cottage Farms and QVC, it's not really what you spend, it's just picking the right things. You do not have to spend a fortune to have a garden that looks like no other garden in your neighborhood.
And that's what you want. You want the pizzazz, you want the wow factor, and this is certainly the wow factor.
And there's 4 different colors of flowers here.
Yeah, beautiful. And by the way, you real estate agents out there, when you close the deal, this is what you should send your client.
Oh, what a nice idea. So this would be great for Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Perfect, right? So 4 easy payments, $15.28. It is really one of those Cottage Farm signatures that you will not find anywhere else.
Right.
Fewer than 300 remaining now, and that's going to be it for the entire year. Philip, we have this map here of our shipments weeks. Can you explain this?
Yes, indeed. If you want to know when the plant's going to ship out to you, take a look at our color-coded map. Pick your area of the country out and match it to your box. Off to the right-hand side are the dates when the plants will ship. Nothing ships until it's perfectly safe to plant in your area. And Gardening Made Easy by Cottage Farms. By the way, welcome and thanks for joining us at this early hour. But we aren't happy if you aren't happy. At Cottage Farms, we warrant our perennials for a full year and annuals for 90 days from time of shipment. If for any reason you're dissatisfied, we'll replace your plant with a similar or comparable one at no charge. If your replacement's not available or is too late in the season to ship, ships the following shipping season.
Okay, what have we here?
Color. And more color, like ripe tomatoes.
Yeah, these are spectacular. So this is the 4-piece salsa daisy, and it is the color